Broncos starting to get a bit longer. Week 10 of the NFL season is here, and we're underway on EA Sports.
This take it in at the goal line. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line. First carry for Austin Ekeler, who's a Colorado native. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go as a loss of a yard on the game's first play. Second down.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete.
This defense for the Broncos, they were strong last week, CD, and that went over New England.
Well, let's face it, when you hold someone to just 6 points in a game, the feeling that you have among your team is that you're not going to lose very many of those. That's the way to get it done.
Now on third down, that pass knocked down in the backfield and incomplete.
Fourth down, out comes the punter, Drew Chrisman. KJ Hamler deep for the Broncos. Following the punt return here, there's someone shaken up.
We'll step aside and get a report when we come back to Denver. Now a first down throw, Watson. He's got his 6'5" receiver, that's Tim Patrick. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Solid way to start the drive, 13 yards, picking up the first.
You can see the time and effort and thought that they put into their passing game because it was evident right there. It looks like a simple pitch and catch, but you and I both know that they have planned for this and worked hard to make it happen.
Oh, and a bad throw there. It's intercepted.
Picked off by Asante Samuel Jr. And the Chargers are going to take possession of the football.
Running on first down, Ekeler. And he'll take this one down to about the 40. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
These two teams, they met in L.A. earlier in the year with the Chargers coming out victorious. So they're looking for the series sweep here in Denver.
On 2nd and 9, Herbert. Oh, he'll let that one back. Incomplete. He doesn't drop too many in that department. Third down. They'll need to get it to the 30 for a first. This is third down. Herbert. And that is incomplete.
Nice back-to-back plays defensively. They're stacking momentum now. One incompletion, two incompletion. They're going for more.
Oh, they get to the football. It's blocked.
Well, they're sending out an early memo that points are not going to be easy to come by in this one. A block here in the opening quarter, and what a block it was.
I love how you talked about sending out a memo. I know of one special teams coach who leaves a note in the lockers of guys he wants on his special teams. A direct invitation to them. He wants them to have the pride in what they're doing. This group showed it right there. A big effect on this game.
They begin the drive with Williams.
And he edges forward, but only gets a pair of yards out of it. And it's 2nd down.
You've got to be impressed by that defensive front on reps like those. They were not being moved off the line, kept their shoulders square, and gave their teammates time to fight to the ball and limit that gain.
Into a double team, and it's intercepted.
Picked off by Asante Samuel Jr. And the Chargers will have the football as this is taken up past the 30.
The Charger drive about to get going. And it's only November, but the playoffs, we know how it works. They'll be here before you know it. If it ended today, they would be the #1 seed.
And that's a great spot to be in, but I love the phrase, if it ended today. And I'll guarantee you, that's what they've discussed in their locker room, in their meeting rooms. Yeah, we know where we'd be if it ended today, but we also know it's not ending today.
Right.
So they've got to continue to play the type of ball that put them in the spot where they're #1 in their conference.
Wide open, it's Allen, complete.
And he'll be marked down right at the 15-yard line.
Well, I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people, but you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. On the stop that time, it was Josey Jewell.
Well, we talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot. He had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of...
Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. A well-designed corner blitz that gets him for a loss of 8 yards.
They've gobbled up over 30 yards of turf so far, but a sack knocks them backwards. And that interrupts the momentum they were building. Good opportunity for the defense to escape this drive before they get to the end zone.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Wide open receiver complete.
And the Chargers are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Here we go now on 1st and goal.
Justin Herbert looking to pass. Got a man, it's Allen for the Charger touchdown. Keenan Allen, his 6th touchdown of the season.
And the Chargers take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown.
Gano the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away.
And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been. Gone down to a knee at the 25.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go.
They are back over the 500 mark for the year. A 3-game winning streak really coming at the exact right time, Charles, to get them back into playoff contention.
And it's always a question of when do you want your football team to peak? And everyone always talks about you want to be playing your best ball going into the playoffs, but sometimes you need your best ball.
After 7-0 on EA Sports.
On 1st and 10, Watson.
Same connection, Dulcich once again.
And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. Nearly 30 yards, 29 officially. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Now the first carry for Chase Edmonds. They'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6.
The Broncos at 5-4 now on the year. And they coming on a pretty good roll here. Winners of 3 straight.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Going to need something special here on 3rd and long after that sack. What does Watson have in his arsenal? They'll look to throw here.
This one complete to the running back, Chase Edmonds.
And he's brought to the ground with another 1st down at the Chargers 18. Able to convert on 3rd and 14. A terrific play call.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18.
From the red zone now, Watson being chased out left. Oh, he just needed to throw it away, but instead, out of bounds he goes, and that's a sack. It's a loss of 11 on the play, and it'll make this a 2nd and long. Here's Watson. Flushed out right.
That's going to be caught by Judy. And he'll be taken down at about the 22-yard line. And it appears we have a Charger shaken up on that last play.
We'll step aside and get a report when we come back to Denver. A long way to go here on 3rd down for the 8th play of the drive.
Finds Dulcich out left side. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal.
A very important third down conversion right there, because when you're trailing and find yourself this deep in enemy territory, the kicker's not even part of your thought process. You got to make it pay off with 6. Nice connection right there to set up first and goal.
2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game. A chance now to get even before the break as they come up first and goal. Now a run straight ahead with Edmonds. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score. Chase Edmonds, his 5th rushing touchdown now of the year. And the Broncos are an extra point away from tying this ball game. It finishes off the drive with a touchdown run, Charles. Remember, he also had a catch on this drive as well.
And that's what running backs want to be in today's NFL. A complete back. 3 downs, stay on the field, run it, and catch it. And he gets it done.
Extra point from McManus is good. And we are tied at 7. A good drive that time is under 9 plays in all. And it was capped off by the Chase Edmonds touchdown run. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Fielded just outside the goal line. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. He notched his 15th touchdown pass of the year on that last drive. And they'll look to keep it going here, 1st and 10. On first down, it's Herbert. Finds the open man. It's Mike Williams. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. That's complete to the tight end, Everett. Now he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. From just shy of midfield, Herbert. And this is caught by Williams. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. And as they pick up a 34 yards. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down. Again, Herbert. That's going to be complete on the sideline, but, you know, that throw left him no room to run, and the good footwork nearly all for naught. That'll give him 8 that time, and it'll be second in a couple. Here's Herbert. Throw right side is into the hands of his tight end, Everett. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with exactly a minute to go before halftime. Herbert now. He'll get this out wide to Eckler. And he's brought down right at the 5-yard line. Give him 2 on the play. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Second down and goal. Herbert. That's caught, and it's Eckler again. And he goes backwards on this one. Losing yardage to the 7. This will wind up a loss on the play, and that will lead to a 3rd and goal. Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. And down he goes. Pressure gets him back at the 14. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside. Gano's kick is good, and they take the lead here now at 10-7. So this time the protection holds up for him just fine, and he's able to bang it through.
I think their special teams coach got the point across. He gave him a pretty good earful after the block earlier, and this time there's no penetration, so they're able to pick up 3.
Taken in at the 3. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
first down. Edmonds. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. The kick by McManus is good. And that will do it for this first half. Halftime over, no problem with us. We skip right to the third quarter and continue this midseason contest. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down officially at the 21. The Bronco offense ready to begin this third quarter play. Well, the first half, very even. I mean, really, in all facets, this ball game tied, Charles. So as we start the third quarter, curious to see what the second half brings us.
Certainly am. I'm with you on that one. And we all know a lot of coaches from the NFL all the way down to the Pee Wee level. They love to spin it to their teams. Hey, we're starting a brand new, shorter ball game. It's all even. Let's go out and seize it. This is ours.
This quick pass complete to Sutton. And he's able to get this one up to his 30 before he's out of bounds. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. Trying to pick it up on the ground with Edmonds. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. Back to the ground on first down, Edmonds. He fights forward for a modest 2-yard gain, 2nd down.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground. But I think the play gets made by the defensive front, because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
Just his 2nd catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains.
It's taken a while for this offense to get going. A little creaky at the start, but they're oiled up now. A nice throw there, and they're really putting together a good drive.
Watson's throw taken in by Sutton. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. From the 27, Watson. He'll get this underneath to Edmonds. And he'll be marked down right at the 20-yard line. Looked like a pretty good, safe play right there. No, he's had trouble with the interceptions in this game there. Hits his guy out in the flat.
Yeah, so many times we hear quarterbacks and offensive coordinators talk about, in your progressions, you're either throwing the touchdown or you're throwing the check down. But earlier in the game, it was touchdown or interception. Now he got to the check down, a nice safe throw, and a good one.
Joey Bosa in on the stop. Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. It'll be a loss of 2, maybe 3 on the play. And that'll bring up a 3rd and 11 situation. Backed up here. Tough spot. Needing 11 yards to pick up the first. He's got Dulcich going across the formation. And he's going to come up well short as they rally up to stop him at about the 16. Now Brandon McManus for the Bronco field goal. A 33-yarder from the left hash. The kick by McManus is good. And they will take the lead at 13-10. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal here.
What a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, because he hasn't missed all year long. converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
Taking it about the 1. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. Now we'll look at the Chargers offense. They get ready for their first possession of the second half. And they find themselves down on the scoreboard following the field goal a moment ago.
And I think even though they trail in the game now, I would consider that a win for their defense, and that's probably what they're telling the offense when they get to the bench. Hey, the onus is on you guys now. Get back out there and get us the lead back.
Looking to throw again on second down. Herbert. Looking right sideline, but it's incomplete.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
The gain of 3 on the play, and that's going to bring up the 4th down. As the Chargers punt it in, as he'll punt it away for the second time. He'll send this one into the mile-high air, and it's a good one. Hamler now on the return. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 30. A solid punt, but also a nice return there of 14 yards. And the Broncos take over, first down and 10. So here are the Broncos to take over on offense. They're on a 3-game winning streak, and right now looking good in this one as well. They start the drive on the ground. It's Williams. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
That's just running the ball 101 because too much east-west, not enough north-south. Got to get upfield, don't you?
They just kept stringing him out before he knew it. He'd hit the sideline. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Williams going to get it again on second down. And some room to work. And they will finally drag him down at the Chargers' 26. 50 yards rushing for him now. He's only carried the ball 4 times. Just a terrific run there, Charles, from a running back who is so compact and powerful. And that strength was on display there.
Yeah, this part of the game, the fourth quarter, this is where a running back really has a chance to shine. This is what they've been training for, to take over the game down the stretch. The defense, it's been battered all game long. And here, this is just a case of a runner imposing his will and deciding he didn't want to be tackled right there.
Now a first. Oh, no, he lost the football. And picked up by the Chargers. And they have the football and will set up shop at the 33-yard line.
Well, that takeaway, partner, right there, that's a combination of coaching, execution, and absolute belief. Because a lot of guys will look at the scoreboard and go, this thing's pretty well done. But they still thought to themselves, if we can make a play, we give our teammates a chance to win it. And that's exactly what they did.
It'll be a gain of 10 to start the drive out, and by a few inches, that'll be a first down. Once more, here's Eckler. Now a loose football. The ball comes out. It's picked up by the Broncos. Past the 20. And this is going to be brought back for a Denver touchdown. This was a close game. They needed a little breathing room. Well, they got it right there on that return for a touchdown.
Yeah, we would say that this could be huge. Forget it. It was huge. Give them a comfortable lead.
Now McManus to tack on the extra point. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. So not only the cover, but then the pickup on the other side, the scoop, and the score the other way. The fumble return for a touchdown. Fielded just outside the goal line. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. Here's the Los Angeles offense as they get set to take possession. They trail by 2 scores in the fourth, and their defense did its job getting the fumble recovery. Time to see what this offense has left in the tank. They started on the ground with Eckler. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. Now it's Herbert. He finds his target, Allen. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. And it appears we have a Charger shaken up on that last play.
We'll step aside and get a report when we come back to Denver.
On 1st and 10, Herbert. They'll find Everett there, complete. And he'll be tackled on the other side of midfield at the 46-yard line.
All right, this is the time of the game where they're down a couple of scores, and they've really got to get some yards in chunks, and they know the defense doesn't want to give those up, but they've got to find a way to take them anyway.
Now the question is, can they string a few of those together?
Herbert setting up to throw on 1st down. He finds his man, complete. That's Warner. And he's going to be marked down just inside the 35. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Back to throw here, Herbert. It's complete to Williams. And he'll be marked down right at the 20-yard line. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Charger football as we welcome you back from the 2-minute warning. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. On 1st down, Justin Herbert. Now, quick throw there, going to be batted away and incomplete.
Whew, that's certainly not the worst thing. It stops the clock and lets your offense catch its breath and lets us exhale a little bit. Now I expect them to call a couple plays in the huddle, so they're ready if a tackle happens inbounds.
And Herbert able to get this one to Eckler out of the backfield. They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also 3rd down. Now here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete. So here we go. Maybe the biggest kick of the game forthcoming. And remember, he had one blocked earlier. Gano's kick is good, and that will tighten this one up a bit. Now a one-score game at 20-13. So you knew one way or another that they needed the 2 scores. They get the easy one out of the way. Now they'll get the ball back, hopefully.
Yeah, and the question is, how do you accomplish that? Do you onside kick it? Or since you have all 3 timeouts, do you kick it deep? To me, I'm playing field position with all 3 timeouts. I kick it deep and try and pin them back there.
A tough one there. They certainly wanted that when they needed it, but they didn't absolutely have to get it. They still do have 3 timeouts.
You're exactly right. They had to attempt it. But even though they didn't get it, as you noted, with 3 timeouts, if they can get these stops on defense, all hope is not lost.
And down inside the 35, he goes to the 32-yard line. Now it looks like we've got a Bronco that's banged up on the play. We'll step aside and get a report when we come back to Denver. On 2nd down, this is Edmonds. And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. On the counter, here's Williams. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. Now a second timeout called for by the defense. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the 1st down. And they will take a knee here. Now the defense will burn their 3rd and final timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. And they take a knee. The last 2 plays each lose a yard. They'll try to move forward here on 3rd and 12. The win for the Broncos seemingly assured. They go down to a knee. So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. This to perhaps salt this one away. 10-year bet knocks it through the goalpost, and that will extend their lead even further. So barring something extraordinary here in the closing stages, that field goal should just about put this one on ice.
Yeah, they got it down 2 scores, so, we're not going to exactly move it over there yet. It can be done, but, boy, it's going to be a little bit of a stretch for them, isn't it?
Yeah, they would have to move incredibly quick and have some luck, too. They're going to take this up close to the 40, so really good starting field position. One last throw here for Herbert. And he's got his man on the out route. So this one will wind up a Denver victory and a little bit of a surprise